That is where they found a man dead inside an apartment. No arrests have been made yet, but officers say they do have a suspect that they are looking for this morning.
And this morning, 12 people are out of a home. I think we just read that story, didn't we? The fire there on Grover's. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, though, if we can. G115. 3 people were hurt in another house fire. This was over in Sun City, and 2 men taken to the burn unit at County Hospital yesterday. An 85-year-old suffered from burns on his hands. A 53-year-old had burns on his hands and on his head, and a woman was also sent to the hospital. This for smoke inhalation. That fire, we know, started in the shed, and then it quickly spread into the house. Now, 2 men did try to put that fire out using a garden hose. Of course, it was too out of control for that, but firefighters getting there, they were able to put out that fire before it spread any further.
Police need your help finding 2 Valley robbers. The first is a man who ordered a Walgreens clerk to hand over the cash. Police released this video right here, you see, from the Walgreens at Indian School Road and 91st Avenue on July 5th. On July 5th. Police said the suspect is a white man in his 30s or 40s. He is 6 feet tall. He was seen driving off in a black 4-door pickup with a toolbox in the back. And a clumsy criminal walks into a Valley convenience store with a gun, stumbles out with stolen cigarettes and cash. The suspect entered a Circle K at 35th Avenue and McDowell, walks up to the counter, waves that gun and a plastic bag at the clerk, demanding it to be filled with cash.
And the clerk was complying, but then the suspect went around the counter and grabbed the cash drawer and either dropped the drawer or the cash. So he's fumbling, trying to pick all that up.
When a customer approached the counter, you see on that right-hand side of the screen, the suspect held a gun to his hand, moved closer there, demanding more money from him as well. All the while, that suspect trying to juggle the gun, cigarettes, cash in his hands. He took off in a light-colored 4-door car. He is described as a Hispanic man around 40 years old. He's 5'8" and weighs 130 pounds. If you know anything, call Silent Witness at 480-WITNESS.
I'm a AAA rated executive protection agent. And you're the most wanted hitman in the world. My job is to keep you out of harm's way.
When did, in the process of filming this thing, did this go to a different level and become kind of the bromance that it turned out to be on screen?
I knew it would be, because I've met Sam socially a bunch of times, and our interactions have always been pretty funny and kind of quick-witted, and I sort of felt like there'd be something.
It's kind of like, sort of like the first day I finally showed up in London, and Ryan was there, and we walked in the room, and we looked at each other, we started laughing, it was kind of fun, and then they started teaching us this fight. And from that point on, it was kind of like, okay, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's a great first meeting, by the way. I would hope it would have gone a little differently in real life for you guys.
That was also our first day. It was great.
Yeah,
it was perfect, yeah.
It was insane.
What are they gonna do, beat me with a club?
When we first meet her and she first gets on the phone with her husband, she is ticked off. When you get that mad, are you like Sonia? Or are you?
Not at all.
Okay, good. You're not.
There's a couple of times when I do that, but when I'm really, really angry, I become very calm and very focused, which is way more dangerous.
Mm-hmm. I'm even feeling it. I'm sweating and I'm seeing it in the eyes.
Oh, yeah. I'm reading you. I do. The good news is that I do listen.
Okay.
I focus and I really do listen. If I see it's not going anywhere and you are a really mean person, I will say very calmly, for sure, the one thing that would hurt you the most.
Honestly, look at my armpits. I've just sweated through my shirt.
Production can't afford that song.
No, you're right.
The music obviously is hilarious. What is the most annoying song to listen to in a car if you're with somebody and they put it on?
For me, it's American Pie, but not because I have any problem with that. That song is a beautiful song. Buddy Holly, love all that stuff. But it's like 8 minutes long, and I think people forget that it's 8 minutes long. So it's also the karaoke death song.
You know what I love? That this is a great action film for girls too.
It's a romance.
It's not like a mushy romance. It's like a edgy. It's great for men and women.
I totally agree, and I'm not lying because you would know. I would not drum it up this much if I
Otherwise, she
did not
would start sweating even
Jeez,
more.
I gotta go get a blow dryer.
or bad.
Well, summer must be coming to an end because the big movie that started summer is now coming to DVD.
Oh, man.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 has been available digitally for a couple of weeks now, but now it is coming to DVD. So it's coming out on Tuesday with a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, like the story of how they decided Baby Groot and what he's going to look like at this point in life. And also, there's other stuff as well. These are ridiculous.
Baby, do your Baby Groot dance.
Where's my tunes? Where's my music?
Say it. Does he have
Oh, because I have a little tune. I have a little toy too.
Where's the button?
I don't know. Just
I am Groot.
Oh. There you go.
This makes my day. I hope our producer doesn't think she's getting this back because she's not. Now you are Rocket Raccoon.
Does Rocket do anything?
They look at, yeah, you're
Rocket
really,
dance, or
no,
does it go like
you're
this?
just snarky and mean.
Snarky and mean.
But you have
I
a
can
heart
do
of
that.
gold inside.
Aw, that
Yeah.
does sound like me. I
So
am
these
Rocket.
are some of the toys. Of course, this comes out on Tuesday. I think these are little earrings, right?
What is it?
Earrings, maybe? And
Lisa,
then
these earrings? I don't think so.
someone, I suspect Lisa, she keeps saying her friend, took
You're-
an Altoids box and taped stuff on there to make it look like it was a mixtape.
So these are earbud charms. So why don't you take those for your iPod?
Thank you. iPod?
What is that? Oh,
I'm very young.
It's like
I don't know
said
what that
record
is.
player. Sorry.
I don't know what that is.
Are yours red? Are they red? No, I can't really see.
Well, don't try the
Stressful
eclipse
to be
glasses
Rocket.
because you won't be able to see it at all. So still here, coming up on Good Morning Arizona, we have a check of the forecast for today and into the work week. I'm feeling you in the East Valley, so I'm going to focus on you.
And it's almost time to get outside. So now is the time to start prepping for your backyard. Debbie built a couch herself this morning for us. We're going to learn how to do this when we return. She's the best at Debbie.
Tuesday, all eyes on the Valley as President Trump comes to Phoenix. CBS 5 and 3 TV, the power of two with live team coverage of the President's rally and reaction. Live rally coverage starts Tuesday at 7, only on 3 TV. Give now at azhumane.org.
It doesn't get bigger than this.
The AutoNation 72-hour flash sale. Right now, get over $14,000 off new 2017 Ford F-150s. Hurry to AutoNation Ford.
You know how it is, managing our Medicare insurance? There are just so many details. It's really confusing. These are important decisions, so I turned to Allwell. They gave me the information I needed to make choices that were right for me. Such a relief. And now I'm free to enjoy moments like this, like dining at only the best places. I'm all in with Allwell.
These probiotics have too many choices. Can't make up your mind? Well, this one has 10 billion CFUs and this one has 50 billion. Well, more CFUs doesn't necessarily mean it's better. Really? Fluorostar is unique. Unlike a lot of those other probiotics, Fluorostar has larger, stronger cells. Bigger cells mean increased intestinal coverage and protection for healthy digestion. Wow. And I have a coupon. Oh, it's tiny. Like you. Be biotic with Fluorostar. I think we're going to be really good friends.
Right now, you can get a pair of kids' eyeglasses that include polycarbonate lenses for only $49.99. Visit nationwidevision.com for more information and to schedule your appointment today. Nationwide Vision, caring for Arizona's eyes for over 30 years.
It doesn't get bigger than this.
The AutoNation 72-hour flash sale. Right now, drive 2017 Nissan Rogues, $199 a month or with 0% financing. Hurry to AutoNation Nissan.
Imagination to hope and they choke on smokers on smoking them at the basement. This is not rap, this is not hip hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop. Rapping to prove nothing, just
Oh, guys, hang with me 1 second. Let me put this in play mode for you. Okay, sorry about that. That's my fault. I was a little bit behind there because I really want to focus on what's going on here for you in the East Valley. I know we saw all of those storms and moisture collecting in the southeastern part of the state. It started inching its way and making its way closer here to the valley. So I zoomed in to take a closer look at you, and then sure enough, it started off in the corner of the state and then it inched its way up here pretty quickly though, actually, and that's going to be good news for you, especially in Apache Junction. I know you've been getting hammered for the last maybe 40 minutes here. So the good news is the hard part, the heavy part of that is moved to the north of you. You see this yellow, that's the hardest part of the downpour. The lighter the colors get, the better off you are. So the heaviest part is moved to the north of you. Right behind that, you're starting to see a little bit easier time with the rain, a little bit lighter. You'll get some dry patches in here, a little bit of a break, but behind that, I see another collection of rain. Hopefully that's going to break apart before it comes over you. Now above you, to the north of you, Cave Creek, I think you're getting some of this as well. The heaviest part of the rain is to the south of you. It's moving to the northwest, so it might skip you by altogether, or it might end up right smack dab on top of you. We head further to the north, to the northern part of Scottsdale. I think you're going to get a little something as well. Now, as we move here into Phoenix, the western part of town, we're in the clear here, nice and dry, so I don't see any problems for you there. When we're taking a look at the current temperatures, well, Gilbert, Tempe, you're sitting in the mid 80s, and then we get into the high 80s around Phoenix, Scottsdale, and Glendale. Now, taking a look at your 3-day here, it looks like, yes, we are getting temperatures in the triple digits, low triple digits, and they'll get higher as we inch toward next weekend. Then your lows are sitting in the low 80s. That's good news. We're seeing some cloud cover today. I think that might affect you and roll into Monday, but I think it will clear up just in time for the eclipse, which is good news because you want that clear view, but you are going to see those clouds and a little bit of moisture kind of come and go. Taking a look at your 7-day, I think. Nope, we'll do that next time around. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Lena. Well, we are out in the garden right now. Debbie Hernandez has a project that I've got lots and lots of questions about because this is going to be a bench, a couch type situation.
A sofa, yep. We're going to make it out of cinder blocks and 4x4s. So it is going to start cooling down here soon, as we know. It's inevitable. And we're going to start using our backyards more, not just the pool.
Yeah.
So if you want to sit outside and have, you know, dinner, what have you. So this is a great, very sturdy, very inexpensive way to create patio furniture for your home. So what we're using is cinder blocks, and you know, all around this garden is a cinder block fence is what it's typically used for. And so we're just being creative with it, like we always are.
Well, I think of my college dorm. My little bed was
you can make
up on
you can make a desk out of these. You can make furniture of any kind. So you can create your own configuration of how you want to do it. But for me today, I'm using 4. They're 8x8x16, and then 1 8x8x8. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to assemble them, you know, however far apart you want them. The 4x4s come in 8 foot, 10 foot, 12 foot, so you can make your sofa as big or small as you want. So after you decide how you're going to do it, you're going to put them together like so.
Oh, goodness.
And then we're going to put one on top here. Bend at the knees, people. And then, now, if this is something you may want to move around your yard, you can do this. They're very heavy and they're going to stay in place. But if you know you're putting it there and you're going to leave it, I would use some cement adhesive in between the bricks, and then that will keep it really sturdy. So this is just a stair step configuration that you can put, you know, decorative things on. And then we're going to just slide our 4x4s through the hole.
Oh my gosh, Debbie.
And you want to balance the ends. There we go. And we're just sliding them through.
And we have to mention, Debbie doesn't have an intern or a hired muscle. She's lugging these cinder blocks here herself.
I was just so impressed with this, even after I put it together, because it's really sturdy. Now this is the frame of your sofa. Now, before you build it, you may think, you know, these are raw materials. I want to step it up a little bit. So you can spray paint.
Super cute.
The blocks, any color you want. You can stain or paint the 4x4s. If you don't want to change the color of the redwood, you may just want to do a nice exterior clear coat.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That will keep it set. Then you're going to
oh gosh, Deb.
Set it
Here we
up
go.
so
We've
it
got
looks
1 minute.
1 minute.
One
I
minute.
can do this in 1 minute.
Do you feel like you're in a game show?
So these are cushions that we sell at Home Depot. And you're just going to set it up nice like that. We're gonna have to have toss pillows, of course.
Of course, because everything that Debbie does has to be absolutely adorable and cute.
All right, and so now you can even have a seat.
I'm gonna test it out.
And test it out. It's gonna be super duper comfortable.
Whew. All right.
And there you have it.
I'm ready for a cocktail.
I mean, isn't that sturdy and beautiful?
Never ceases to amaze me, this woman. And you said maybe about $70 we'd invest in this?
Yeah, you know, the blocks again are $1.20, and then however long you want your 4x4, so you can have this whole sofa, not including the cushions, for under $70. And you know, it's gonna be sturdy, it's gonna be around for a long time. We're gonna have all the information on azfamily.com, and if you wanna like me on Home Depot, Debbie on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that, all the directions will be there.
Debbie does it again, my friends. I love it. Thanks, Debbie. So cute. It's adorable.
Save big this summer with all Accords on clearance. $189 a month or 0.9% during the Honda Summerbration sales event. All Accords are on sale for $189 a month. Get the #1 selling vehicle in its class and a Car and Driver 10 Best a record 31 times on clearance for $189 a month, or save thousands with 0.9% financing. Don't miss the Honda Summerbration sales event this week at your Valley Honda dealers.
She found the perfect parking spot this morning. She found the perfect spot to park her sign this morning. They hit a traffic jam this morning. He's not even worried about traffic this morning. There's a McDonald's for every morning.
Wake up your day with a sausage burrito. Just $1 anytime. You'll love the fluffy egg, sausage, and cheese, all wrapped in a warm tortilla.
Refresh yourself with a Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. It stays cold longer, and we offer more choices than ever before. More choices like Powerade, vitamin water, iced tea, and full throttle. Ready for the best part? You can get any size foam Polar Pop Cup for only 89 cents every day. More choices than ever before. Talk about refreshing. More choices, most value. At Circle K.
Looking for adventure this summer?
Holy smokes. Oh man, that's pretty intense.
Look no further than Chevrolet.
This is a fast car. I feel like I left my soul back there.
Wow, this has power.
What a nice car.
Go for thrilling drives and deals today at the Chevy Summer Drive.
I want to take it home with me. Can I have it?
Get 20% below MSRP on all Chevy Cruze LT models. That's over $4,800 on this Chevy Cruze. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Save 60% on area rugs during my sizzling summer sale. I'm Ingrid from World of Rugs, and I've got hot deals for your home. Save up to 60% on thousands of Southwest modern and traditional rugs. Don't miss the final days at World of Rugs.
They're coming, Arizona. Truckloads of repossessed vehicles are arriving at Sullivan Motor Company this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come to Sullivan Motor Company before these vehicles are sent to auction. 1515 West Broadway in Mesa, on the corner of Broadway and Longmore.
Hey guys, look what we found.
Are we gonna find the set?
We're gonna find us in just a second.
Oh, look back here.
We were just, woo-wee.
I've never been back here.
This is a new little area.
Oh,
I like it.
It's nice.
Okay, so we have some
We
interesting.
look like aliens. Why is that all green over here?
It's very bright. Let's talk about the dream pad. Hand me this thing, Lena. So I've spent a couple of nights sleeping on this thing.
You liked it.
I did
You
like it.
swear by it.
So it's called the dream pad, and it's dreampadsleep.com. What you do is you download an app for that, and then you attach your phone to the pillow. So here you
Okay.
go. Here's your thing.
All right.
There's a little speaker in this thing, and what the idea is that the music and the vibration goes through your bones and uses your bones as like a conduit for the sound.
Okay.
And that sound helps you rest easier. I found that I would go down like a rock on this thing. I had hard, wonderful, deep sleeps on it.
How was waking up though?
Waking up, sometimes I had a little headache, so I might have had it up too loud because it does say to kind of keep the volume low.
Okay.
And they've been trying this with a lot of children who have trouble going to sleep at night, going down, and they've had success. So it's called the Dream Pad.
But also the thing you said too is that since it's right up against your ear, like, you know, someone sleeping next to you doesn't have to hear whatever's going on.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you know what? My neighbors the other day, they were cranking up their music. And this is a smooshy.
Yeah.
I mean, you smoosh into it. I no longer heard the boom, boom, boom.
Really?
I just heard the crashing waves, and you have different selections, and it's on a timer too.
How much is this thing?
So it's about $100, a little more than that, and I thought it was really cool. And if you have sleep trouble, I thought that might be something to invest in.
Okay. Is the next thing this climate case thing? So this, I think, is a great idea.
yeah.
Although we missed the greatest part of the heat and the summer, though. So you know how sometimes your phone will give you that message, like the phone's too hot, you can't use it. Maybe you left it in the car or whatnot. This thing will cool it down. It's a case that will, I guess, make it cooler, right?
This was, the idea came when the inventor here took a trip to Arizona.
Yeah, well, who can blame you?
You don't say.
Yeah.
And all the phones, you know, had
There
that
you
high
go.
temperature thing happening.
Yes, so if you leave it in the sun or, you know, even when you're hanging out by the pool, the thing can get too hot when you have it underneath the pillow or the towel and such. And so this will cool it down, apparently. So where do we get this at? We get it at Climate Case. It's an insulating smartphone case. So there's some gel in there.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that happened to me when I was at the pool, and I was now stuck with no music because I was planning on my phone being my music.
Apparently it only takes 15 minutes for it to get too hot. So
That's
how much
really
is this
neat.
thing though, Lisa?
I like it.
We don't know the cost.
So we're
on it.
going to Google
well
that.
worth it,
Climate
though.
case. So that's
Climate
interesting.
case.
Okay, so we go to the bumpkins, my friend. You know, a lot of us are trying to find
$24.99?
ways to not,
$34.99 for the climate case.
you know, we're trying to cut down on the plastic at home. Yes. So some people are looking at some snack bags like this. I don't know. Anyone remember that thing?
Nintendo.
I think I probably wore out my thumbs using the, trying to help Zelda
I mean,
get home. And then these little bags as well that are TSA approved. They're called bumpkins, and you can wash them in the dishwasher, and they run about $6 to $30. And this is just a way, if you kind of are trying to limit the plastic in your house, these are some great things that you can put your snacks in. You could put maybe your pencils or your things for the airport. And I just thought they were fun. Keep yourself organized, and they have different sizes.
Okay, so you said the weird bag. Is that what this
The
is?
weird?
No, this is bands for your knees. And this is just a little, what, canvas bag?
What does it say?
12 from Faye.
Oh,
She's
this
saying,
one has, okay.
I'm on a salty beach. Or I am a salty
I'm a
beach. Right? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I don't know what you're saying. Lena! Okay, so this is called 12 and Faye.
Okay.
And they have a lot of saucy things like rosé all day and things like that. So they have different, let's see what else. The love of dirt bikes. They just have some cute little married shirt right there. So they have cute t-shirts and cute totes, and it seems like this is the trend.
Glitter.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we also have these water bottles, right? Eco vessels. But I know Lisa was showing me this. She loves this, and I think it's handy too, especially if you have little ones, right? They're like kind of spill proof. You know, when you close it,
Look at this.
and then you leave it at, you put it in the car or whatever, and then you end up spilling all over the place. So it's got this little lock. Yeah, eco vessel. Yeah, so that way you're not spilling all over the place. It's supposed to keep it. It's a stainless steel. It's got a copper middle. So, and then it has these little hooks as well. So if you needed to hook it on your belt or your lanyard or what have you, because you're going hiking and stuff, you can do that as well.
See, mine has like
Oh,
a tea
tea.
strainer.
Oh,
How cool is that?
very.
I might need this one for later. That one fell off the truck. And then the It bands, this is really cool as well. This is kind of, it puts a little pressure. I was walking around in the newsroom with this on the other day. It puts a little pressure just below your knee. And so it's really supposed to help if you have some knee pain when you're being active. So it just kind of places that pressure there. And I could feel it right away. So if you have arthritis, this might be something to think about. It's called It bands. Okay. And that's our Look What We Found. So much more to come here on Good Morning Arizona. We'll be right back.
We're at Stoats Dairy, home to 20,000 cows, and one very unique method that's turning cow waste into electricity. That's coming up on Good Morning Arizona.
Living in this crazy world, so caught up in the confusion. We've got to give a little love, have a little hope, make this world a little better.
Hey, no, I'm driving Dad to the hospital. He was just
playing with Emma and he hit his head, but then he wouldn't stop bleeding and he got dizzy. Right, the blood thinner for AFib. How you doing, Dad?
I'll be okay.
Listen, we're pulling in. I'm gonna call you back. This is the third time he's been admitted with a serious bleed. Is this blood thinner really helping him?
I understand your concern. Your father's atrial fibrillation increases his risk for stroke. This is why you're on warfarin. But there is an alternative.
Another pill?
No, it's called Watchman. Watchman is a permanent implant that reduces the risk of stroke.
In a clinical trial, 9 out of 10 people who received Watchman stopped taking warfarin in 45 days. There are risks associated with the Watchman implant, including internal bleeding, stroke, and in rare cases, it can be fatal. Talk to your cardiologist so that you thoroughly understand all the benefits and risks to see if Watchman is right for you.
Learn more at Watchman.com.
When you work as hard as you do, you deserve to sleep harder every night. To help make that happen, Mattress Firm is giving you a sneak peek at incredible Labor Day savings, like an adjustable base, absolutely free with select purchases. And over 50% off a Beauty Rest Queen mattress, now $299.99. Sleep interest-free for 6 whole years. We know you can't put a price on a good night's sleep, but if you could, we'll beat it. So make your money work as hard as you do during Mattress Firm's Labor Day sale.
Paying too much for your home insurance but don't have the time to change it? Don't worry. At Square One, you can get home insurance in 15 minutes for as little as $15 a month. How do we do it? Easy. With Square One, you choose what to insure, so you only pay for the home insurance you want and need.
Call toll-free 1-833-528-0472 or visit squareoneinsurance.com now and get home insurance in 15 minutes for as little as $15 a month. Call or visit us online now.
The all-new acfamily.com, now powered by 3TV and CBS 5.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things.
Is that rain?
Wanna leave my old life.
Please don't. Nope, it's sunny and warm, Jamie. Sunny and warm.
You are doing a great job, Miss Lena. Is this the first time you've ever done with her?
This is the first time ever, and I just got off the phone. I had to call Kim. I said, there's some rain or there's some green stuff, and I don't know what to do.
You've been handling everything like a champ, so give
you.
it. She knows what to do. Don't worry, my friends. It's been fun to watch, though, because it has been a heavy load as handling the news and the weather. And you have your clicker,
I have the clicker
out of its golden box. So what can we expect today?
I'll be honest with you, I don't think this thing does anything. I think it's for emotional support, so you have something to lean on. All right, so here we go. Are you ready? All right, so you have some moderate rain over you in Fountain Hills. So this started in the southeastern part of the state, quickly moved into the valley here. So Apache Junction, Mesa, you're getting some light kind of hit or miss showers, and then you'll see right behind that you get a break from it altogether. But then we have another line over you in Queen Creek, and that's going to be moving in as well. So all of this is moving to the north and to the northwest, and so I think it's going to move over you and then pass right over you and then move on. So that's the good news there. So up in Black Canyon City, kind of seeing the same thing. You'll see on the left-hand side of your screen as we move to the west, nice and dry, and I don't think it's going to be a problem for you. So looking at your temperatures right now, how's this affecting everybody? Well, obviously it's going to be cooler in the East Valley as opposed to the center of town and off to the west of us. So we're inching our way up closer to the 90s here in Phoenix. We're sitting at 89. Same for you in Glendale. And then the lowest points right here, Gilbert and Tempe, are sitting at 84 degrees. So when we come back in about 10 minutes, I'm going to take a look at the full forecast, including what's going to happen tomorrow during the celestial magical event called the eclipse.
So rain now, get the clouds out of the way. Developing news this morning, the intersection of 32nd Street and Broadway still closed after a deadly wreck there involving a street sweeper and a car. So investigators think that street sweeper may have been turning around when it was hit by that car. The car then caught on fire. The passenger in the car was killed. The driver went to the hospital, and the driver of the street sweeper was okay. It was up to $542 million for Saturday's drawing. Rollover to Wednesday, and they expect it to jump to $650 million. Of course, we were talking about that Powerball. If this happens, this would be the second largest Powerball jackpot in history. So the odds of winning, I don't know. Do you want to know?
No, I don't care.
They're 1 in 292.2 million, but you know what?
It's a chance.
I know how lucky you are. We now know that the president is making another stop here in Arizona. He will visit Yuma before he comes to Phoenix on Tuesday. He's going to go to the Marine Corps Air Station there. Later in the day, President Trump will attend a campaign-style rally at the Phoenix Convention Center at 7. Doors open at 4. And of course, we will cover the president's visit for you both on air and on our free AZ Family News app.
We expect a farm full of cows to turn out lots of milk. Of course you would think that. But Preston Phillips shows us now one dairy in Buckeye is also turning out something extra: electricity.
Stoats Dairy is home to some 20,000 cows and more than 160 employees. It's located just off I-10 and Southern Avenue in Buckeye. I flew our CBS 5 drone above the dairy so you could see just how huge this place is. There's 4 big milk barns where each cow gives an average of 9 gallons of milk per day. That's nearly 27,000 pounds of milk per cow each year.
This is a 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year. Cows don't care if it's a weekend, they don't care if it's a holiday, they need to get milked.
They also need to get fed, and this dairy is big on not letting things go to waste by feeding the cows food deemed not viable for human consumption, like these carrots, for example. They also bring in a nutritionist and feed the calves mom's milk 2 times daily to keep them as healthy as they can be.
The rest of the day, they get as much water as they want to drink and as much grain as they want to eat.
Cows, like any other large animal, produce a lot of waste, considering they eat nearly 200 pounds of food a day and drink an incredible amount of water. But it's what Stoats Dairy does with that waste that makes their farm so unique. It smells like poop and fireworks to me.
Smells like hard work to me.
Underneath this tarp is where all of the methane is being trapped from tons of cow manure. The farm's methane digester then converts it into enough energy to power 443 Arizona households every year, reducing the dairy's carbon footprint.
We are one of 2 dairies in Arizona that have a methane digester, at least of this scope.
Stoats Dairy has been at it for 36 years. It began with only 539 cows and 4 employees. According to U of A, this dairy has had the highest producing cattle herd in 24 of the last 30 years. Preston Phillips, 3TV.
Well, all of the milk that comes from those cows at Stoats Dairy is marketed through United Dairymen of Arizona, and it's used to produce milk and make your cheese, your ice cream, your Greek yogurt, cream cheese, butter, and milk powder. So if you were looking for a place to see the eclipse on Monday, of course you are. Why don't you join me? I'll be over there at the Arizona Science Center. They are hosting an eclipse viewing party. The first 500 people will get solar glasses. And you know those are hard to find right now. The party starts at 8:30, goes till noon tomorrow. And the video you're looking at is ways you can look at it safely without wearing those safety specs. Up in the high country, now this might be the way to go. Snowbowl is giving you the chance to watch the eclipse from 12,000 feet higher. They're going to open at 9 a.m. They'll take you up the mountain, and Flagstaff will see about a 70% coverage of the sun.
And if you're curious about all things involving the eclipse, we have a special section on our website for you to check out. It's azfamily.com/eclipse. And one of the best places to see the eclipse is in Oregon. That is where our own Tara Hitchcock, you don't say, something's happening, she's there.
She's there.
She managed to find a NASA scientist who is also there at one of the local schools, helping kids learn how to watch this big event.
All right, I feel like I have this in my kitchen sink. What is that?
So one way to look at the sun, especially for small children, is you use pinhole projections. If you can't figure out how to make a pinhole on a piece of paper, use a colander.
Really?
And if you take this colander and just put it down, you can. Those are actually little pictures of the sun. And during the eclipse, you'll see the moon move across each one of those little dots.
Who would have thought a colander would be so valuable? I think we just sold out of them after this airs.
And this one's nice because it has a little star in the bottom. If you really get industrious with a person who likes to do a little art, put little pinholes in a piece of cardboard. It has to be pretty stiff.
Okay.
That's to support itself. Put pinholes with their name, and then you'll draw their name as the lunar eclipse, as the solar eclipse happens.
Hey, by the way, NASA, way to represent the school and the city that you're in.
Isn't this nice? They gave me. We came out here in March. Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
We came out here in March. We met with every student in the school district, 3,000 students over the course of a week. Talked about viewing the eclipse safely. Why are people coming to Madras? and careers in science, because it's a great way to make a living is to become a scientist. And as a thank you, I got a T-shirt.
Got a T-shirt, because that's when you know that you made it.
When you get a T-shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
So we just went live on Facebook.
Hello, Facebook.
We usually do that about 8 o'clock every morning, and today was a little hectic, so just wanted to let you know that we're here with you
on Jamie's
right
Facebook
now.
page. So don't forget to watch our special eclipse show. That's happening, when would you expect? Tomorrow, during the eclipse. So we will watch that whole eclipse. We'll take you all over the country as it's happening. It starts during Good Morning Arizona, and then we're going to continue that until noon tomorrow.
Yeah. And today, National Lemonade Day. So if you're going to celebrate, how about having a glass that will help out someone else as well?
Yeah, that's a sweet treat, right? So Carla is at a popular weekend brunch spot. This is Lucy's at the Orchard. They're making lemonade as fast as you can guzzle it down, Carla.
Yeah, I am with the one and only Lucy from Lucy's at the Orchard and her lovely family. They are all here, and we're taking advantage of this Lemonade National Day to really pay it forward and do something good. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, Lucy.
We really want to bring awareness to an amazing school called New Way Academy. I have 2 boys that go there, and they really help and target the child that has a different way of learning. We have a child that has dyslexia, one that's expressive language disorder, apraxia, and they have all the tools that they need, but they also need resources. There's a lot of families that can't afford to send their kids there. So this is part of raising money so that we can send families to this amazing school.
So it's from 11 to 2 today.
Yes, it
People
is.
can come on down, and what are you offering as a way to help?
Yeah, so a suggested donation is for a glass of lemonade, $3, and if you get a gallon of lemonade, it's $25, but you get a raffle ticket for your cup and 10 raffle tickets for your gallon, and you have a chance to win a shirt, a hat, and 3 gift cards, 2 $25 ones and a $50 one. Plus, you get $1 off your Splurge ice cream when you make a donation.
You're giving away quite a bit.
We want people to come. We want them to come. We have so many children out there that really need an opportunity to really, it's not just about learning, but it's also about their confidence, and that's important.
And speaking of confidence, Benzie here, you said he just grew going to New Way. Tell us, who's your favorite teacher there at New Way, Benzie?
Miss Shaughness.
Miss Shaughness. And why is she your favorite teacher?
She's nice.
She treats you nice.
Yeah.
She smiles at you when you come to class.
Wait,
yeah.
Wait, does that thing
And Ghazi, who's your favorite teacher?
Miss G.
Miss G. Very nice. And you have your older daughter, Aviva, here. So, Aviva, what do you say to folks who are, looking for something to do today? Can they come over and join your family?
Yeah, definitely. It's just a fun and just it helps New Way just for these guys. I love them and they just support and all of that. So just come on down and get some lemonade.
Very
Be supportive.
Thank you so much.
And I want to say Sun Orchard donated all the lemonade for us, and so they partnered up with us to make this happen. So
great.
Yes.
Well, I wish you big success. Folks, come on down. They've done this before, in 2 years ago, and you raised about $650. Let's beat that number.
Let's double it. Let's triple it. Let's support a good cause.
Very good. 11 to 2 again here at Lucy's at the Orchards. We're in Central Phoenix. Give us more or less a reference of what's major cross streets.
Glendale and 12th Street.
Perfect. There you go, ladies. Back to you in the studio.
Right around the corner. Thank you.
I am parched.
Right around the corner.
And thanks, Carla, so much for coming here on Good Morning Arizona.
I managed to get all of you.
Oh, I love that we caught that. We're going to meet your new BFF. Oh, look at this.
The floofball.
Fuzzy and sweet. Probably very, very small. It's all hair. So we're going to meet your new bestie. We've got your Sunday sweetheart coming your way next.
No way. Now at Speedy Cash, you can get more cash with our Express Title Loans. Apply today for up to $5,000. With our Express Title Loans, you get a fast decision, fast cash, and no clear title required. Visit SpeedyCash.com for a store near you.
Love that Speedy Cash.
This isn't just a pastime. It's a passion. The thrill and camaraderie brought him joy. When his family wanted a special way to honor his memory, we knew the perfect way to say goodbye. Only a Dignity Memorial professional can celebrate a life like no other. Find out how at dignityphoenix.com.
At Gila River Hotels and Casinos, there's more than one way to be a player.
You can play to win.
You can play in the sun.
or for fun. Or you can play like there's no tomorrow.
With the card by Gila River Casinos, being a player means more. Earn points 10 times faster and redeem them at any Gila River Hotels and Casinos location.
So go ahead. Play on, player.
Isaac Hu has mastered gravity-defying moves to amaze his audience.
Great show. Here you go.
Now he's added a new routine, making depositing a check seem so effortless. Easy to use Chase technology for whatever you're trying to master.
Isaac, are you ready?
Chase, so you can.
What's even better than primetime TV? TV that works on your time. With Contour TV from Cox, you can access the top 100 primetime TV shows available on demand anytime. So you can catch your favorite shows when it works for you. With CenturyLink, you could get a lot of drama if they don't have your top primetime shows on demand.
Take the Cox Challenge. Get a better bundle with Contour TV, up to 100 megs internet and phone. Just $89.99 a month with no contract.
Go online and take the Cox Challenge today.
No way. Now at Speedy Cash, you can get more cash with our Express Title Loans. Apply today for up to $5,000. With our Express Title Loans, you get a fast decision, fast cash, and no clear title required. Visit SpeedyCash.com for a store near you.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Welcome back, Arizona. Well, look at your screen. If you're, working in the kitchen doing something, I need you to see this ball of floof right here because wouldn't this one look good maybe in your holiday photos? New member of your family. This dog has a special story, Miss Lisa. Tell me about Teddy.
Teddy was found, believe it or not, in March of 2016, and he was an EAMT rescue.
Oh, he was?
Yes.
So that means what kind of condition?
He was found hit by a car, and actually both of his back legs were broken. So Teddy's been through quite a story, quite a rehab story. He had one leg surgery, and then one of our medical partners, Dr. Lertzman, went ahead in Scottsdale and did the other surgery, so he's been recovering in a foster home ever since, and it is now his time to move on to the next chapter in his life and find his forever family.
He looks like he's got no worries in the world. So I imagine he healed up nicely.
He did. He healed up nicely. He's in very great condition, ready, neutered. He's house trained. As you can see, there he is running around in the yard.
He's a good runner.
He is. He does wonderful if you are a fan of the Chow breed.
Yes.
He has kind of an aloof personality. Chows can be somewhat full of themselves. It's just part of the breed. And so we're hoping that one of your viewers today knows and understands Chows and is looking for a new family member such as Teddy and is prepared to deal with his challenging personality. He's a little stubborn.
I don't mind any of these things because sometimes the dog will come up and lick you, and maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you just want to stare at that beautiful ball of floof and hang out and just have a pal.
Exactly. They have a little bit of an aloof personality, so you have to be prepared for someone that's going to just look beautiful in your home. He's very friendly, very affectionate, but it takes him a while to get to know and love his new person.
It's cutie. Okay, where can we find him today?
Teddy's going to stay in his foster home and will be available by calling our shelter at 602-997-7585. And if you leave a message on the extension 2006, you'll get in touch with his foster mom, Lori, and she can talk to you a little bit more about his special needs and if you'd be the right fit for Teddy.
I think you found a snack. Did you find a snack, Teddy? All right, we'll be right back, Arizona. Give Teddy a home. I mean, look at that face. Do you see that face? It's adorable. Chef Dad, he's pretty good looking too. He's making something in the kitchen that we could all love for brunch. It's a great recipe for some easy biscuits.
More local news now in prime time. Starting this September, 3 TV News at 8. Heather Moore, Jared Dillingham, and Chief Meteorologist Royal Norman. Getting you up to speed on the day's top stories first with Arizona's earliest primetime news.
Firefighters out here right now.
More local news earlier. 3 TV News at 8. Starting this September. Only on 3 TV.
I make it easy to save $600 on car insurance, so being cool comes naturally. I can't decide if this place is swag or bling.
It's pretzels.
Word. Ladies! is. You know when you switch, you get my bomb diggity discounts automatically. No duh, right?
Sir, you forgot.
Keep it. You're gonna need it when I make it precipitate. What?
The life you've been waiting for is here in the beautiful desert mountains of Wickenburg Ranch. Embodying a unique sense of freedom, Wickenburg Ranch is a place where everyday life is a remarkable life. A playful life. A life of luxury. A life where you create memories, not just look back on them. All in a place where neighbors not only know your name, but welcome you with a hello. Wickenburg Ranch. Close enough to live away from it all.
Bluebell ice cream is an alarm clock for your inner child. It's a first date's icebreaker and a second trimester's persistent craving. Bluebell is a soft landing from a hard day. It's celebrating a win or erasing a loss. Some say Bluebell is the best ice cream in the country.
Now at the Honda Summerbration sales event, you can get a great deal on a Honda Civic and keep things festive all summer long. Your unforgettable summer begins today with a trip to the Honda Summerbration sales event. Hurry in and get a great deal on a Honda Civic from KBB.com's best value brand at your local Honda dealer.
Sharknado is in effect. There is no Sharknado, by the way. Okay, so I am focused on you in the East Valley. So we saw a lot of rain and precipitation start in the southeastern part of the state this morning when we started about 6 a.m. Then it started moving to the north and to the west, and that was hitting you in Apache Junction, Queen Creek, Fountain Hills. So Fountain Hills, you're getting the brunt of it right now. You're getting some moderate rain, pretty steady, and then it's kind of lighter hit or miss as we get further south and further to the east, although you see a lot of it behind what you're getting right now, so that's going to continue for a little while longer. It's also moving up into the Cave Creek area, Black Canyon City, so I wanted to zoom in and show you kind of a closer look here. So Gilbert, Mesa, East Mesa, Apache Junction, all of you are involved here, but again, you're going to see a little bit of a break here, but then you see more rain behind that, so this will be kind of off and on for you throughout the morning and into the early afternoon. We take it a little bit to the north, Taliesin West, Fountain Hills. Again, you're getting that moderate rain. That's where you see these yellow patches right here over the 87, and then it's moving slowly to the north and to the west. Actually, I'm going to say it's moving pretty quickly because I've been seeing this thing kind of develop and move throughout the morning. Then as we take it over here to I-17, just west of Cave Creek, again, they're getting moderate showers as well. We're going to take that all the way up into Black Canyon City. So we are seeing a lot of that. Here, I'm going to take a look at Futurecast so you can take a look in just the next 10 minutes. That's where we're starting to see all of this. We're all getting the clouds. That's why when you step outside, you're like, not the sunny day I was hoping for. What we really care about is tomorrow. So I'm going to focus here tonight at 5 o'clock. You're still seeing those kind of intermittent showers. You're seeing a lot of cloud cover kind of come, kind of go. Tomorrow morning, I'm focused here, Monday at 7 a.m. We're seeing a lot of cloud cover for the valley. I don't like that because at 9:14, that's when we expect the beginning of the eclipse. But then as we push, you see we get that little bit of clarity there right about 10 o'clock, which is great because that's when the eclipse is supposed to be at its peak at like 10:34, I believe. And then they kind of come and go and then ease up here Monday night at 11 o'clock. Now your temperatures right now here in Phoenix, we're sitting at 89. Things are looking good really pretty much all over the state. The hottest part, of course, is off to the west, Bullhead City, Lake Havasu. We're normal there. These are all seasonable temperatures. Your high is going to be sitting about 103, 102, 101. Everyone pretty much in the same boat. When we take a look at tonight, the temperatures are in the low 80s, maybe mid 70s. Again, that's seasonable for right now. Take a look at the forecast going forward. We're still sitting in those triple digits for the rest of the week. We're inching up to the 110 mark at the end of next weekend, and your lows are sitting in the 80s. Again, that cloud cover is going to come and go. We get a nice break here on Monday morning, hopefully just in time for the eclipse.
All right, Lena, come on over because it's time for our 9:53 feeding. And Chef Dad is here, and he brought us, what do you, first of all, it smells so good.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know, these are what I call drop biscuits, but they're also a breakfast biscuit. And these biscuits have got not only the flour and butter in there, but they've got ground sausage, you know, breakfast sausage, biscuits, and it's got cheese, and it's got some green hot hatch green chilies.
Yes.
I mean, these are incredible. And what's great for you moms and dads out there, now that school is underway, is you can get these things and let them cool, freeze them, pull them out of the fridge whenever you, or freezer and cook them up. Now let's show you what we got. And I've got one especially in there for you.
I took a sneak peek and I got the smackdown, literally.
Yeah, just patience, young lady. Okay,
I don't have that.
Now what
I
we
got
gotta
the
do, let's
same
show everybody the ingredients.
Okay.
First thing I got going, as you can hear the mixer going right now, is I've got 2 sticks of softened butter and 1 8-ounce container of whipped cream cheese.
Salted butter.
Salted butter, correct. And then the next item is going to be, we're going to add the flour. Jamie, you disappeared on me.
I know, it's so loud.
That's okay.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and add the flour in. And we will get that brought back up and get those ingredients mixed.
Good job,
Now
Jamie.
do it slowly, otherwise you're going to have a mess. We could have ruined Jamie's outfit there if we weren't careful. But let me go ahead and bring these together. Now, once those come together and the flour disappears and we have a dough, we're going to go ahead and add the other ingredients.
Oh, yes.
Now, we've got the cooked sausage. I did not use that whole package, you guys.
No.
I only used about 3/4 of it. Hatch green chilies.
Yes.
As you saw before, came out of that little bitty can.
It's hatch chili season, isn't it? I've been seeing
It
that.
is.
It's everywhere.
It is. And I'm going to add about 6 ounces of, you can use a cheddar jack, a Colby jack, a cheddar.
Or all.
Or all 3.
Yes.
But then we'll bring these together like this. Now, while this is finishing mixing, I'm going to show you guys what they look like.
We already saw.
These need to cook at 400 degrees for about 25 minutes.
Da, 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 da.
Now, these are not your high biscuits
They look like
because
cookies.
even though we're using self-rising flour, with all those ingredients in there, they're not going to rise.
Oh.
But this one
is mine.
Is Nina.
Thank you. That one was made with love, Jamie.
Mine,
that one
mine's not.
is for you.
Maybe it's like.
So go ahead and give that a taste.
We've got 30 seconds, Chef Dad.
Okay, thank you. Now, once these things have mixed together,
look at that.
And I'm going to show you in just a second why they're called drop biscuits.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because I'll go in and get a scoop.
And drop it like it's hot?
And drop it.
Stop it.
And this will, amount of ingredients should make us a good, I'd say 16.
Okay, we're going to be right back. We're going to take a quick break.
Sounds
I'm
good.
finished taking my first bite, which is delicious.
Don't miss the grand opening of the new Floor & Decor in Mesa.
If you haven't been to Floor & Decor before, this is the time to go.
Wow, I cannot believe this selection.
Everything here is very affordable. You're gonna save a lot of money.
Tile, porcelain, slate, hardwoods, laminates. They've got every option that you can possibly imagine.
You gotta go to the grand opening, man. It's got everything you need.
Run, don't walk.
Trust me, go.
Floor & Decor, opening August 24th at South Power and US 60 across from Superstition Springs Mall.
This isn't just a pastime. It's a passion. The thrill and camaraderie brought him joy. When his family wanted a special way to honor his memory, we knew the perfect way to say goodbye. Only a Dignity Memorial professional can celebrate a life like no other. Find out how at dignityphoenix.com.
The sun burns at approximately 5,500 degrees Kelvin, the same color temperature as the pioneering Audi LED technology, helping bring you daylight even after twilight. Progress is turning night into day. LED technology, found in the Audi A3. Get an exceptional offer at your local Audi dealer.
Far away from you and all your charms, just out of reach of my two open arms.
Cool off this weekend at Golfland Sunsplash in Mesa. Head to our website for the hottest deals in town. Golfland.com.
Good Evening Arizona with Nicole Kreitz. Weeknights at 4, only on 3TV.
Oh, what? What can we call yourself there?
A good cook?
Oh, yeah.
That's what you said.
That is for sure, because these are so good.
I'm glad you like that. And it's great for, storing and taking out of the freezer a week or two later and zap it and you got breakfast.
Thank you, Chef Dad.
My pleasure.
Thank you for doing weather.
Thank you for your emotional
We
support.
appreciate you. She did a great job. Didn't she do a great job? Have a wonderful Sunday.
Hey, is Matt here?
Long con.
Long gone.
Just missed him.
Just missed him. Mr. Sparky guarantees they're on time and the repair is free, so chop chop.
Call 888-8-Sparky.
No contract, no risk, no catch with Cox High-Speed Internet. Call today and do everything you love online with Cox High-Speed Internet starting at only $29.99 a month. Cox High-Speed Internet delivers the super fast speed you need to surf, stream, and download with speed options up to 300 megabits per second. Plus, with most plans, you'll have free access to more than 500,000 Wi-Fi hotspots around town and when you travel. And Cox High-Speed Internet is now available with new panoramic Wi-Fi that blasts super fast internet across your entire home. There's no contract, and it's all backed by our 30-day money-back guarantee. So it's absolutely risk-free with a guaranteed 2-hour appointment window. With Cox High-Speed Internet, get blazing speed at a great low price, starting at just $29.99 a month. And ask about wall-to-wall fast panoramic Wi-Fi, our best in-home Wi-Fi. Call today.
Paying too much for your home insurance but don't have the time to change it? Don't worry. At Square One, you can get home insurance in 15 minutes for as little as $15 a month. How do we do it? Easy. With Square One, you choose what to insure, so you only pay for the home insurance you want and need.
Call toll-free 1-833-528-0472 or visit squareoneinsurance.com now and get home insurance in 15 minutes for as little as $15 a month. Call or visit us online now.
So all this stuff goes into a safety check. Test the smoke detector.
Yep.
Check the breaker box.
Yep.
Meter the GFCIs.
Ground fault circuit interrupters.
Why do that?
Call 888-8-Sparky.
Living in this crazy world, so caught up in the confusion. We've got to give a little love, have a little hope, make this world a little better. Living in this crazy world, so caught up in the confusion. We've got to give a little love, have a little hope, make this world a little better.
God bless you. It's a joy to come into your homes. And if you're ever in our area, please stop by. Be a part of one of our services. I promise you, we'll make you feel right at home. But I like to start with something funny. And I heard about this minister that died, and he was standing in line at the pearly gates. The man in front of him was dressed in a loud t-shirt, sunglasses, blue jeans. St. Peter asked him his name. He said, "I'm Joe Cohen, taxi cab driver, New York City." Peter checked his list, handed him a gold staff, silk robe, and said, "Welcome to heaven." The minister stepped up, said, "I'm Reverend Joseph Snow, pastor of St. Mary's Cathedral." Peter checked the list, handed him a wooden staff, cotton robe. He said, "Hey, wait, that couldn't be right. Taxi cab driver got a gold staff and this is all I get?" Peter said, "Sir, up here we work by results. When you preached, people slept, but when he drove, people prayed." Say it like you mean it. This is my Bible. I am what it says I am. I have what it says I have. I can do what it says I can do. Today, I will be taught the Word of God. I boldly confess. My mind is alert. My heart is receptive. I will never be the same. In Jesus' name, God bless you. I want to talk to you today about a son, not a slave. We've all been through disappointments, had unfair situations because of negative things in the past or even mistakes that we've made. it's easy to forget who we really are. And too often, we've developed a slave mentality. We think we're at a disadvantage, so we don't pursue dreams.